Flex. Flex, flex, flex. Flex, brother. Brother flex. Oh, flex. The man formerly known as Flex, his name is now Flops, didn't show up to DR Sports for the post-game. We had AGT coming in with the king's robe and the crown, and they had a stuffed hot dog suit and Flex's crying emoji face on that, calling him a silly sausage or some shit like that. I thought that was fucking funny. I thought that was funny. Bro, Cecil and Matisse with AJT went in no Vaseline Ice Cube settings, roasting Man United and Flex for his chest. This is what he was saying before the game.
I want Liverpool at home. Yeah, Arne Slot. Yeah,
first game.
I wanna give him the baptism of what this league's about. Yeah, there's only one. There's only one Bull Dutch manager in this league, and it's not your guy. It's Eric. Yeah, and the fact that we would have had a new contract by then, been backed. Yeah, I want it to be you. I want
new contract, been backed. Where are they now? We're gonna get to it shortly.
To come Old Trafford
I can't be asked to do more match previews
and get licks, yeah? Arne Slot, him.
So what happened? What happened, Mr. Drifter? If you can't see the title, it says here, Flex, you will pay for your crimes.
Problems, mate. Big problems. Embarrassing performance today as well.
Yeah, you and others will pay for your crimes.
Why?
Because you're telling me a couple of weeks back that Casemiro scores the odd header, creates the odd thing in the final third, so it's acceptable that he can't do any of the basics that a midfielder can do.
I just want to play that one more time, please.
Problems, mate. Big problems. Embarrassing performance today as well.
Yeah, you and others will pay for your crimes.
Why?
Because you're telling me a couple of weeks back that Casemiro scores the odd header, creates the odd thing in the final third, so it's acceptable that he can't do any of the basics that a midfielder can do.
I said in that 90 minutes, in that game we were talking. What game was that? Fulham.
And
I would have said in that 90 minutes,
but
he played well.
You excuse the fact that he can't take the ball in the half turn, can't pass the ball 10 yards, can't do anything you expect from the midfielder. He waddles like a penguin. You excuse that lack of mobility.
What you're saying is true. I'm just saying that when what you're talking about was off the 90 minutes in that Fulham game where he actually played well that day. It wasn't, this is why we need to keep him. It wasn't why, that's why he needs to stay in the midfield. I didn't legislate for any of that. I have to clear my
name. There's nowhere for Flex to hide. Flippity flex, fix it, flip flop flex, pay for your crimes, calm down. Rodri's not happy. Man, he does look a bit like Rodri, eh? Holy shit, he does. Man, looks like Rodri. Holy crap. They're talking about Casemiro. Oh, man. A bit rich for Cam to talk. He wanted Anana because he's apparently good with his feet. Cam talking about the goalkeeper he wanted so badly. Nice club. Pay for his crimes. We will see Flex before Putin in the Hague. God damn. Anyways, there's another video here. This one is from TalkSport. Flex eats humble pie after Man United defeat.
baptism of fire.
And Manchester United are, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the easiest teams to play against in the Premier League.
I was giving it with chest, mate, so I have to stand here and take it. That is how it goes. Yeah, because we got absolutely dealt with, mate.
It's also the irony, by the way, that of all the Ajax players that Ten Hag signed, the one that was on the pitch playing really well was the Liverpool midfielder that signed who played for Ajax. So
Martinez, shocking, you know.
What did he say before that?
Ten Hag this and Ten Hag that. Last time I checked, Arne Slot is another manager who doesn't have great history or great traditions, done some decent things over there from the Eredivisie. Last time I checked, that's what they said Ten Hag was. So I'm very confident. I'm very confident in my team. Very confident.
And last season, over a 38-game Premier League season, you showed that. What was that stat around February time? Only Burnley and Sheffield United have had more shots on their goal than Man United last season. And when you've got players like Mo Salah, who looks on it, who looks ready, you've got fit and firing Diogo Jota, you've got Gravenberch and Szoboszlai pulling the strings, you've got Luis Diaz, who looks fit and firing, you've got one of the best...
Which you won't take it, which you'll have to come here on Monday and be accountable for it. I'm trying to explain to you that it doesn't matter what happened in any form. It doesn't matter about all these records that get put up that Eric Ten Hag's broken, all the negative goal difference and finishing 8th and last season this and last week at Brighton and the first game. It doesn't matter. This is what I'm trying to tell you, because all we heard last year, Sam, before every single time we played you is, right, we're playing these guys at Anfield. They are dross. We will wipe the floor with them. 0-0. Right. Hold on.
They actually did get peppered, to be honest. We're going to get to that. We're going to DJ N1. That's next. Don't go anywhere. That's next. We did pepper them. Our fault, we didn't score goals. We could not score a fucking goal to save our life. And Delo, was it Delo? Who got 2 yellows in the space of like 10 seconds? I can't remember who it was. I know someone got a red card. It was a bullshit red card for the throw-in and whatever. It was pretty shit. But yeah, they got outplayed, but we didn't fucking win. They are dross. They still are. Clearly.
Hear me out. So all we got told was they're dross, they're rubbish, 0-0. Couldn't beat us at the mighty Anfield. Couldn't beat us. And by the way, it was a pretty boring game. We had your captain come out. We had your captain come out, and he was surprised that we didn't play the game that they wanted us to play, so that you could smash us 5 or 6-0.
We played our game better than you played your game, and we beat you 3-0 at OT.
Then you come to Old Trafford. Then you come for the FA Cup. Again, you've beaten Arsenal, I think, in the round before.
2-0. FA Cup, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we know. We should have won that game. Concede. We're trying to push for a goal. They got a counter-attack. They ended up scoring. We held that L. Shit go. Taking off Salah in the 77th minute. Don't know why Klopp did that. Klopp did some fucking madness. Now this is, what else did he say?
You're expected to go to Man United and wipe the floor with them because, again, we're dross. We're terrible in the league.
Yeah, we did.
Our manager's useless. What happened? We win. Then you come again in the league when you're chasing down the Premier before it'll collapse.
Yes, we know that.
By simply thinking the second half will cut you open.
Manchester United will win the game, and what you'll be left with is, that same Man United team. I just don't know how we didn't beat them. They're so rubbish. And you'll be sitting there after 4 previous attempts, you're thinking, how can we not beat this team? And last time I checked, you 3 points ahead of us? We'd be on the same points, but it's the 3rd game of the season. By the end of the game, we'll be on the same points, and we go into the national break and moving on and so forth.
Well, how did that work out for him?
Hello and welcome to Settle the Score. It's Sam Ellard and Flex from the United View, where we're going to be looking back on the big clash of the Premier League weekend at Old Trafford yesterday, where it finished Manchester United 0, Liverpool 3. A pretty chaotic opening 20 minutes, but then it was Liverpool that took the lead thanks to Luis Diaz. It was 2 before half-time. Diaz with a...
Yeah. Let's see Flex.
Manchester United.
I was giving it, saying that we're going to win, and you say it's the last thing I want to be doing on the Monday morning with you. It's true, but I was giving it with chest mates, so I have to stand here and take it. That is how it goes. Yeah, because we got absolutely dealt with, mate. What went wrong?
Anyways, I want to hear his stories. We know what happened. He gave it the all. Didn't work out in his favour. Moving on to some other things. Gravenberch and Mainu spinning at OT. This is from KG with the Coppish boys.
Just quickly, KG, did you see this? Did you see Gravenberch versus Kobe Mainu? I've got the footage for you. Look. Exclusive footage.
No!
That's a violation, ref. That's a violation.
You man again, Joe. You man ain't gonna see heaven. You man won't see heaven. I'm telling you right now, you man are not gonna see heaven. You man, that's child abuse. That's child abuse. The kids, he's 19, bro. That's child abuse. What you man are doing?
They're telling me to rerun it. Wait there.
Yeah, as we've seen it, that was funny. That was KG. Anyways, this happened after the game. So if you watched my stream the other day, we looked at Saeed's post-match. He wasn't happy. He's like, 3 years, we're still conceding. This manager's a fraud, etc., blah, blah, blah. This is what happened after his thing. United View was there recording. This is what happened.
It's the real pain.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm done. Bye-bye.
Saeed, man.
Get out of here, you man, bro. I'm done, man. Bro, nothing has changed, bro. And I'm swear down, yeah. KG, I'm seeing you on Monday, mate. I swear. Bruno Fernandes, where was he today? Where was he today? Same old, mate. Same old. What has changed? Business history. He's got blood on his hands.
Not happy. Not happy. Saeed was not happy. Drake versus Kendrick type of thing, bro. Mentions Bruno but won't call Casemiro out for his mistakes. Race card as per usual. What? That is so stupid. Wow. Is KG the coach of Man United? He's a fan like every other person. Very unnecessary rant. Well, anyways, gave him a bit of a call out. This is what happened. I have not seen this. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because what are we pushing? 50 minutes in the stream. God damn. I said it could be a bit of a long one. We still have to get through Don and Deji, by the way, as well. So don't go anywhere. But this is what happened. It says, sack this fraud. KG and Saeed come face to face. Let's go. So we've got Flex. I forget his name, but I've seen him on the United stand. Obviously, we've got Alice, we've got KG, and we've got Saeed.
I mean, listen, man. He gets exposed again. Like I said before, once a fraud, always a fraud. You know what I mean? But people don't want to listen. People still want to enable this manager to still carry on. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. A lot of people said things have changed. Exaggeration. You know, we're pressing better. We're doing things a little bit better. But let's be honest, man. It's all a bit of copium. You know what I mean? And when the bigger matches came, and this is the game where everyone wants to, you know, kind of, this is the test, right? You know, Brighton and Fulham, it's all good and well, you know, doing your little thing. But Liverpool, this is our arch rivals, and you get exposed again. You know what I mean? We played for about 10 minutes. I give you the first 10 minutes. A little bit of something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A couple of overloads, 1v1, Rashford, ball gets put in the box. Cool. But then where's the rest of the 75 minutes? You know? Casemiro had a disaster, but if I'm being honest with you, man, he's another scapegoat in this team. He absolutely had a disaster yesterday. But what changed second half?
Game 7, LeBron.
What changed second half?
What the hell was that?
You know what I mean? Nothing changed second half. Collier, bless him, got told to go in that 10 role. What are you doing in that 10 role? You should be next to Kobe Mainu. Again, the same system, that 3-1-6 is absolutely one of the worst ideas that Ten Hag's ever done.
Bro, that 3-1-6 is crazy. I'm not even going to exact 3-1-6. What the hell? Sounds like a rapper's name. Yeah, we got 3-1-6 in the building. Yeah, 3-6-9. Yeah, Rey Mysterio. 6-1-9. We got 3-1-6. Let's go. Austin 3-1-6 says, I'm not Harry Potter.
You know, and it absolutely hurt the team. This is on Ten Hag. Yeah, Xerxes should have had a couple of goals in the end. Cool. You know what I mean? But for me, this result is on Ten Hag again. And how many times can we keep saying this? The result is on Ten Hag. I don't think the player's not trying. You know, I see someone today saying, you know, the picture of them Lyon players, you know, when they got, you know, the fans were going mad at them and they were saying, yo, fight for the badge. I don't think these players are not fighting for the badge. I just think it's down to Ten Hag's naivety. His in-game management stinks. He should have started Amad Diallo. Imagine Amad Diallo, the player of the month, yeah? Honestly, he's had a wicked preseason, but you're not starting him against...
Yeah, don't start him. That's crazy.
Against Liverpool. What for? Just to keep Rashford happy? You know, I genuinely do not understand this manager.
You know, X called him Marcus Crashford in his stream with his brother. Man, bro, that was a tough watch. I thought about covering that as well. I'm like, bro, Rance is just giving us the same old shit. And that guy makes someone who's on the the best antidepressants, the uppers, because they're so depressed. I mean, he makes someone like that look like they're having the time of their life. He's that much of a downer, bro.
But this will keep happening again and again and again, man. And for me, like I said, that toenail saved Ten Hag's job against Coventry. Whether people like it or not, that toenail, yeah, is the reason why Ten Hag's still in the job. I don't think it's about Man City. Yeah, he's won the Man City game, but that game right there was a game that saved his job. And ultimately, Ineos, he must feel. Jim Ratcliffe, you were there yesterday. You've seen it. You had your head, your face covered, whatever. Cool. But you have time to rectify this now. Sack this fraud, mate. He's a fraud. Ten Hag is the biggest gaslighter. And all you lot defending him, you especially KG. I told you about this manager. He's a barefaced liar and he's a gaslighter. Man is lying to the reporters about trophies. Who gives a shit about trophies? He said to you, what's wrong with you tactically? Why are you not tactically set up your team? Don't talk to me about trophies. Answer the question. And this is what he does time and time again. He gaslights the fan base. Talking about Ugarte in his 3 or 4 weeks. Listen, De Ligt didn't have a preseason.
Yeah, what the hell is that, man? Ugarte needs a couple of months, a couple of weeks, excuse me, or maybe a month or two to get up to standards, bro. What the hell? What the hell, bro? That is crazy. How are you going to say, oh, he hasn't played? Okay, but like, why does he need a few months to get up to scratch? I'm sure he's been on the bench. I mean, the guy had a Copa America. Granted, it was, over a month ago now, and then some. You're telling me the guy hasn't kicked the ball in 6 months or something, bro?
Kobe Mainoo didn't have a preseason, and he's talking about Ugarte having weeks, maybe months to prepare. Genuinely, honestly, this man is clueless, mate. He's absolutely clueless, and he's a detriment to this team. This, honestly, I'm sorry, Flex and you guys. 500 comments about Bruno Fernandes. 500 comments blaming me about Bruno Fernandes, saying I'm too negative about Bruno Fernandes. Yesterday, absolute stinker. What was he doing yesterday? This is the captain of Manchester United. And I said to you guys, he's a net
grenade
negative
ball.
For
That's what I was doing.
He should
grenade
never be
balls.
the captain. This is the reason why I should have sold him in the summer. Where was he when we needed him the most in that game? And again, I'm not putting it down to him, but people keep saying this guy's the oracle. This guy's meant to be the talisman. Yesterday, absolute ghosting. Casper the ghost. And then what will happen is, we'll have a 2-game winning streak, and people like KG will get in. Yo, everything's okay. He'll be gaslighting everyone, saying, yo, why are you not negative? And then what will happen is, we'll have the same problems again. Come, let's say, late October, November. It's a revolving cycle, guys. And that's why, for me, last season, I said that was a time to pull the trigger, and we didn't. And Ineos, that was their big L. Berardo, Dan Ashworth, Jason Walker. They were all there to see it in full 4K. There's nowhere to hide. The Man United fan base have had enough. Whether you like it or not, the core group of United fans that were there at the ground, they had enough, mate. The amount of people that I've seen.
Ten Hag yesterday.
There you go, TK. 100 viewers are not even 50 likes. Stop moving like Darwin's in the chat. Well, I mean, Darwin ain't moved at all. He's been on the bench, and if he has had bare minutes, he ain't done anything with them. So big ups to you. And yes, Ten Hag, yes. This is Saeed, by the way, who just yesterday we saw him get exposed by Mons, where he said, the manager's here, I'm calm. Ineos, man, they're cooking, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then he's come out of it, it's like, sack this board manager, this man's a fraud, etc., blah, blah, blah. It is a revolving cycle, and they are a part of it.
There is something wrong with how we're playing. I won't deny it. There's something wrong. Fundamentally, the players don't look good. We're having the same problems. We're having the same issues. I can criticize the manager. I have no issues criticizing the manager. Yesterday, Bruno had a stinker. Agreed. That was bad. That was bad again. But then after, there's the key line of accountability. Saeed, after the game, Saeed walked past me and he goes, "I'll deal with you tomorrow. Hold that." I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Mr. Saeed, what do you mean you're dealing with me tomorrow? We just lost 3-0. I don't know what you're talking about. Unless it's not our team, unless it's not the same, unless you support different Man United to me, I know we both lost 3-0. So I don't even know where this line is coming from." And I saw Saeed, with a scarf on, glasses, celebrating the FA Cup, bro. I saw that. I'm not the only one. No, don't go anywhere.
Eleni Oro signed up. Man had his sunglasses on, doing the scarf, like doing the Man United scarf, doing the whole thing. It was upside down, the back to front as always, doing the flag. While his music's on, he's doing these ones, like he's doing that with the flag, like he's moving to the beat and shit like that. I was like, bro, what are you doing, man? Bro, come on.
We were all here. We were all doing up celebration. Oh my God, FA Cup. We can't sack him. I remember what I did. And there's a whole dossier on the things I did. But if we say there's never been a time where anyone on this panel hasn't backed the manager, the only one that's been quite consistent on the manager, I'll probably say Adam. He's kind of been like, he needs to go no matter what. I've watched him in times where we tried to gloss over it. And he said, it's cool. Saeed, you were celebrating, bro. You were there. Wait, hold on. So now to go on and say that you...
Yeah, celebrating the FA Cup victory, celebrating the Carabao Cup the year before that. Everyone's like, clap United. This is, what did Rand say? This trophy thing, the same for everyone, rude boy. You know what I'm saying? Drinking his tequila and all that sort of shit. And he's still moaning about the same manager 4 months later, complaining about the same thing again. This manager's a fraud, man. Why are you celebrating the trophy and bigging up Ten Hag for it then? We beat Man City. Okay. A toenail saved Ten Hag's career. If it wasn't for that toenail in that semi-final, bruv. United being knocked out by Coventry in the FA Cup semi-final. Woo. Bro. Next level. 210 records. Wow, how long can these frauds keep moaning? Stop writing letters to the owners then. Exactly. Marcel wrote letters to the owners, and I can't wait for Mandem talk, because when Saeed and the Mandem come together, it's going to be popcorn settings. They are going to be going at each other's throats over this manager, over these players. And Marcel apparently was one of those people that were writing letters to the club not to sack Erik Ten Hag. He came in a suit when they won the FA Cup and the cane and everything else like that. Now we're going to have to wait and see how Marcel responds. And YG says, on the streets hasn't forgotten. Saeed said ETA was the best tactician in the league, only behind Pep. Yep. And then we had, Erik Ten fucking Heisenberg and all that sort of shit. And everything went down south.
You haven't backed this manager or haven't been behind this manager would be a bit ridiculous. It will be almost, you're saying I'm gaslighting. Well, how did this manager get here in the first place? Every Tom and Dick and Harry was saying, this is the manager to get. I remember when there's a choice between Poch and Ten Hag, everybody wanted this manager. Now, everyone that signed that great, what's that thing? That petition, when there was 90% of the fans
let's pick up Marcel, my G.
wanted this man, and all of a sudden, you lot all have amnesia. And let's really get into it. The same situation, you, man, were talking about playing Casemiro on the 8 last show. The 8.
Yeah, really? Not the 6.
Hold on. But am I not seeing Casemiro that gets the ball? The same thing you talk about hot potato. How many hot potato passes we seen from Casemiro? People are saying that he went run ragged when Casemiro passed that ball into and lost in possession. He went ragged, ran ragged when he got pushed off the ball and dropped on the floor and didn't get up in time. I can Bruno, stinker. Easy to say. It's not hard. But we can go through the team. There is issues all over the team, and the team looks bad. But I hate the fact that when we're talking about Man United, no Man United fan can look me in the face and say, hold that. We all lost, bro. Do you have points that I don't know about? Do you? Because I know out of 3 points, do you have more? I know that right now we have 3 points and we should have a possible 9. But then you telling me to hold that makes no sense.
Yeah, you know what? I can say that.
How?
With confidence.
How? Where's that come
you
from?
know what? You've gaslighted a lot of people here. You've enabled a lot of this here. You've gained so much excuses. Hold on a minute. Let me land.
I know I'm cucking the content, but bruv, I Saeed last season, so many times after a loss, would want Ten Hag out, sack the manager. The board has no idea what they're doing. Get this guy out of my club. These players are trash. They can't do this. They can't do that. So maybe Saeed has a little bit of a backing in this instance here. I'm not so much sure about KG because I don't watch his stuff that often. But if he has, and if he's defending the players the way he is, maybe there is some truth to it.
Let me land my point.
Hold on. How is my gaslighting and how's my enabling? So you're telling me
we've got to this position, yeah. We've got to this position, yeah.
Yes.
And you're looking at the situation in year 3, yeah, when the glaring situations that were happening and the glaring problems were happening last season. But you know what you did? You said, it's not the problem. It's not the manager. It's injuries. It's this. It's that. There were so many excuses you were bringing to the table, and now all of a sudden it's taking you to Liverpool at home, 3-0 loss, and be like, you know what? There is problems. There is issues, and I'm like, it's year 3, mate. And you've just woken up. You've just woken up now.
Hold on.
That's what you've done, and that's the difference.
So now, hold on. So let me answer this then. Are you telling me because of how I support this club is the reason?
No, I never said that. I never said that. Because you know what you did?
What is the charge? What is the charge that you're saying? What
is this? The new era of AFTV, but for Manchester United people? I think it was in the comments. Someone said in the comments. KG is the biggest flip-flop seed, been consistent. Yeah, he has been consistent, correct. I'm a gooner, but from the clips I see, and KG moves like Ty, KG is losing it. Alice loving watching the drama unfold, drinking the water. The girl knew what she was about to happen immediately. Sadie's a real one. KJ's being silly. Man, everyone's on KJ's case here. This video brought to you by Liverpool Football Club. And can I just say, this is all because of a Dutch manager who's come from the Eredivisie, has had 3 games, got 3 wins, got 9 points, and his name is Arne Slot. They weren't complaining when they only beat Fulham 1-0 in the first round. Maybe some were. They were getting a little bit, how's it going, when they lost in injury time to Brighton last week. But it took Liverpool coming to town to have them open their eyes and see, okay, shit. We got beaten by a manager who's younger than some of these men on this panel right now. And then they got beaten by a manager who's been in the Premier League for less than a couple of months, and this was his 3rd match. Arne Slot caused another internal civil war. There was one brewing, there was one always there, but it is another civil war. They've had a civil war once again. It was bad. It's like a battle. It was simmering. Then someone turned it up and it started boiling. Then it turned in and it was simmering. And then it turned it up and it was boiling, and now it's boiling again. That's what's happened. Mafia says, I think Slot is good, but Salah always kills Man United. True, but we outplayed them. Bro, we're doing in the 57th minute, doing little rondos and almost fashioning a chance as well. Potentially could have scored a fourth one there again. Like, it's 57th minute, taking the piss at Old Trafford, a training exercise, bro. It's mad.
What you've done, you've gaslighted a lot of the problems that Ten Hag has been making, and you've put it on your platform and your social media, and the excuses, you've brushed them under the carpet, and people were telling you, now hold on a minute, I was telling you about these problems, and you were talking about everything under the sun, but not the direct problem, and Ten Hag was one of them. You talked about Luke Shaw when he's back, but Lissandro when he's back, when this player's back, when that player's back, when in reality, all of them problems have been there. There have been injuries, and there's been situations regarding the injuries that Ten Hag has caused, by the way. You look at his 3-1-6, hold on a minute. You look at his, hold on a minute, let me land
the manager. Wait, hold on. Are you now saying, Saeed, are you telling me I've never criticised the manager?
Not to the degree you're doing right now. Not to the degree you're doing right now. Then you're only doing it right. You've only opened your eyes right now. When reality is, we see this. Do you know why I know you're smoking crack? Because Owen can show you a dossier of thumbnails of me just talking. You know what you've done? You flip-flopped, mate. You flip-flopped. 1 minute you're blaming Ten Hag. 1 minute you're saying we're back. We're back. That's what you've done. You have flip-flopped on this manager. You, my friend, have flip-flopped on this manager.
All right.
You have flip-flopped. Every minute, 1 week is another. 1 week is another. You can see my receipts.
You said you're just going to back the manager.
Feel a mute button coming in.
Out over 3 games.
Right.
Hold on. I'm going to take my last second. I won't have to say anything after this. Did Saeed not say at the beginning of the first one of these?
No. I never. Listen. Hold on a minute.
Let him finish.
I said the manager's here. Let's see what he does. Did I not make it clear, Flex? Did I not make it clear? I phoned Flex here and Owen. Did I not phone you, Flex and Owen? I said, yo, the manager's here. I'm not happy, but we're going to have to deal with it.
All this over a opinion of confidence and hope, shall we say?
This guy is here. Hold on. For 8 minutes, I smiled and listened. And he had the jabs. I waited. Now it's my turn to talk. Mad replies. Where are they coming from? I'm shocked. I'm looking at the situation and saying, if you're talking about flip-flopping, the first one of these, you were all smiles. And said, we're back in the manager. Then today, 3 games in, this is where you are. Ten Hag out. It's fine. You should have been Ten Hag out before the season started. But it was Ineos. The man them are cooking. It was Ineos. Are you telling me
that's... Saeed. Saeed. So this is why you don't do celebrations with your sunglasses on when you've signed a player.
That's not true. That's not you.
Let me unpick what you just said. So you've said now, I flip-flopped to the manager. Yes.
AI.
Have you just said I flip-flopped to the manager? Yes or no?
AI. Who was it?
Have you just said right now, have I flip-flopped to the manager? Yes or no?
AI. Because I'm saying the guy that was here, the guy that started the season, when we done this first show, I didn't hear this. Version of you.
Have I flip-flopped to the manager? Yes or no?
Well, what am I looking at right now? This ain't the same.
I made it clear. I am Ten Hag out. Hold on a minute. I made it clear. My position as manager, I don't believe in him. I want him out. But Ineos made a decision. Yes or no?
DB Cooper, we found him. He's still alive after jumping out of the plane, stealing all that money. Damn.
Yep.
So I said, we have to respect that and let's see what he does. And Ineos, I trust Ineos to pull the plug in when they need to. I can't be shouting every week Ten Hag out when we know the position of the manager. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Ten Hag out after game 3, bro. You shouted Ten Hag out.
The word was the word. I never. Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video?
You sent it to me when you walked past me. Well, not video.
People know my opinion. Yeah, people know my opinion.
I'm not talking about video. I'm talking about
at the start of the year. I said the Ineos have made their decision clear. They made it. So what Ineos do after this is irrelevant.
I'm pretty sure that they said Ineos had a chance to pull the plug and remove Ten Hag, and they didn't, and that was an L for Ineos. But let's see what they're going to do. If it's a new direction of football, if they're going to play a certain way, what do the ownership want from this? Is Ten Hag going to be able to do it? And look, if you look at the squad he's got now, almost every player he's purchased has come from Ajax in some capacity. I think they said, was it 8 players or something against Liverpool were all his signings. There was only 3 that were there prior to him arriving at Old Trafford.
Everyone knows my opinion, but what you've done is you've gone for 1 week flip-flop. I've never flipped around this manager. I've made it clear this manager is not the right manager for Man United. It's simple. It's simple.
Anyway, it's fine. We're taking over the show, but I remember you saying after you lost it, you told me you came on the show and said after the manager's last press conference, he's a joke, he's a disgrace. You said because he sent Jadon Sancho to Brighton and he didn't get to get on the pitch, and you thought that was the ultimate disrespect, and you should just be clear with him. I remember you saying. I probably have a video of you saying it on my channel.
So because he didn't put Jadon Sancho on, he should have been sacked. What? They get rid of Ten Hag then?
Said Ten Hag out. But it's fine. You didn't say it. Right. You're not flip-flop.
It's crazy, man.
KG,
man. What's going on, man? What's going on, KG, man?
Bro, there's a reason why Ronnie didn't want to debate KG. Well, I don't know. In that case, I'll probably be on KG's side, but nonetheless, it's crazy. The comments are moving. Yeah, the new AFTV, but that's a mad comment. I'm not gonna lie, United defeats create the best content. Erik Ten Hag breaking the African Brotherhood. Oh, Saeed looks like Agbon Lahore. Damn. I don't know if that's an insult, if that's a compliment. From an outside looking in, Saeed absolutely tore KG a new one. KG is literally the tie of Man United. What does KG say in Ten Hag? Seeing Ten Hag, the man is asking to be sacked. Bro. Saeed's been Ten Hag out. We all celebrated the FA Cup win, but the manager had to leave based on the league and overall performances. Well, they said he was going to leave regardless. Again, whether he wins or not, he's going to go. He's sacked. Thanks for coming. See you later. Goodbye. He didn't. He ended up staying. He ended up staying there. What do you do?